Skol v Grit Show, where we cover all things Viking Lions. I am your co-host, Hans. I'm joined, as always, by a man who bleeds Honolulu blue, a guy who's never seen a sleeve he didn't hate. He is the Meat Money Champion of the world! The lovely Mr. Joe Ryan. How you doing, buddy?
So good. Happy New Year, my friend.
Oh, my God. Free agency is upon us. We've passed the legal tampering period, and we are in the throes of all of it. I love it. I was so excited for Monday at 12 noon Eastern time. I woke up about 3 hours earlier than I normally wake up because I was like a little kid on Christmas. I was just so excited.
You saw 8 a.m.?
Oh, my God. I was up at like 6.
Shut up.
Yeah. I mean, I needed a nap probably halfway through, but I was up and I was ready to go.
You really were excited.
I am, man. I love it. It's like it's football Christmas.
You know what I forgot during the Lions' recent reign of being actually better than relevant but actually good is if you don't make the playoffs, how important this aspect of the season is to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so many layers to it. Like if you don't spend enough cash, like actual cash, you have to spend it. And that's why, like, the Raiders have been going nuts because they were under the threshold. Like, there's a couple teams that they just have to actually put money on the table every year to be in compliance with the way the league works.
Looking at you, Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if baseball has that, but probably should. Like, I didn't even really know that was a thing until this year.
Yo, it's amazing. That's why you see teams. Raiders are a perfect example. That's all over Sports Center. $255 million in contracts given out in free agency. And I was like, yeah, how come?
Yeah, I know. I mean, that was it, but also, like, fuck, they did some work. Mm-hmm. And then they also didn't, which we'll get to. You know what? Let's just do it now. Raiders and Ravens had a trade locked in. Max Crosby, 2 first-round picks this year, next year. Ravens back out last minute. Bad. Not good. Like, they said it was failed physical, but, like, the Ravens have done this before. They're, like, people I respect that have actual sources, like GMs and front office people, apparently the vibe was, this is bullshit.
It seems to be the prevailing sentiment. Like, and even writers who, their bread and butter is access. So you just call someone out at your own peril.
Right.
You'd be cutting your nose off to spite your face because they're torn between what happened and how do I maintain these connects. Mm-hmm. They kind of like hint around it, dance around it. No one's going to outright say it, but people like in the league will just tweet like, yo, fucking dirt.
Yeah. Like there was one that was something like a front office guy was like, yeah, this is bullshit. It was like a national person that actually said that.
It just
seems like they got clowned on for giving up 2 first-round picks, and they're just like, for a guy who has the same pass rush metrics as Jonathan Grenard, who maybe would get a second, and they're about the same age.
Right.
They're going to give 2 firsts. Like, no, you shouldn't have done that. And I think they realized, we shouldn't have fucking done that. We just signed Trey Henderson for money, but no picks.
Right. You keep your capital. You're going to have to pay the other guy anyway. So yeah. I get why they did it, but, I sent you an x-ray of Crosby's knee. It was jarring.
It was for different reasons. That man's got a power.
I don't know. The Ravens have never traded a first-round pick for anyone.
Yeah, so they're just going to trade 2?
Yeah, apparently not.
Yeah. That's such a mess. Like, what? I mean, even if you realize you made a bad deal, like, you're fucking over your relationships with every other team, like, because no one can trust you now. And,
I was reading it.
And agents, too, and players, like, that's not a nothing.
Well, Barnwell said that it obviously will impact the future negotiations with, Crosby himself and then his agent, which I'm not sure who is, but I imagine.
We're live. Sorry, I hit a button.
Oh my goodness! If if you represent Crosby, you represent other talent, I assume. But I mean, they said overall throughout the league that it probably won't affect relationships, which is interesting because you hear whispers are like bitches. Like,
I think it absolutely affects relationships, at least with other teams, because how can you trust them to keep their word? Of course, Crosby was hurt. That's why they shut him down. He was hurt. We all knew that.
against his will.
They technically had a loophole that the league won't do anything to them for, but people know. We all have brains. We can think critically.
Hell, it looks shady as hell.
Yep. Weird. It's all weird. It's all
weird.
And then Crosby immediately being like, "I'm a Raider for life, bitch."
That was weird as hell too, honestly.
I don't know what's going on with all of that.
But I mean, how damning is it the moment that didn't go through? They go, "Trey, are you busy?"
Yeah. Well, if you hear Trey talk, he was sold he was going to be the other guy next to or on the other side with Crosby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just get conflicting reports because then it's no, that was never a thing. It wasn't. We didn't. But he's like, yeah, that was part of the reason.
I mean, money wise, how could that be?
Don't know.
But
I thought that would have more ripple effect because again the Raiders signed everybody, so it's oh now you thought you had this cap release of Crosby, but now you don't. I don't know. The cap isn't real, as we know.
Oh, we'll get into it later, but yeah, it proved us very, very correct. It's nice. Take a victory lap on that one.
Yeah, very, very strange stuff. I mean, I'd rather have Crosby than Hendrickson, but not for 2 first-round picks. I'd rather have 4 years, $112 million. I mean,
you got Crosby light
deal. He's what, 31, 32. He's not playing out that contract.
No, and he was never meant to.
It won't happen.
Yeah, it's $4 million for 112, or excuse me, 4 years, 112 million.
Yeah.
All right. The morning the morning after they reject the trade.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
I know. Come on. At least push it back a day or two, so we don't see what you're actually doing.
Whatever happened to you can't take your finger off the piece on the chessboard or else it's a move. And you're like,
that's exactly what they did, right?
Psych.
Because it's the legal tampering period, which is such a fucking stupid thing. What are we doing?
Oh, it's a great term.
If you want it to be earlier, just make free agency earlier. You're putting up rules and roadblocks for no reason. No one's making you do this.
It
Why
is
are
funny.
you doing this? It's weird. It can only invite things like this to happen.
I think you could absolutely work legal tampering though into your relationships. No, babe, I wasn't flirting. I was legal tampering.
Yeah.
So
I was in Vegas. What happens there stays there, right? That's legal.
Apparently, I was in Baltimore where nothing matters.
Yeah. It's on my bachelor party. That's legal tampering.
Oh, damn, I was going to get married, but then a hotter girl walked by. Cool.
Legal tampering.
Them's the rules.
Yeah. Start throwing that out in everyday life. Jesus Christ. This is free agency adjacent, but let's get in some actual free agency.
Let's do it.
I may be a street rat, but I still got your bread, bitch.
They're getting bread. Everyone's getting their bread.
Yes, they are. People are making literal boatloads of cash that I just look. Some of them absolutely deserve it, and honestly, and being a bit of a capitalist, I think all of us deserve it. You're worth what the market will bear. Absolutely. But I do look at some of these numbers, and they're fucking eye popping. Yeah,
but they're also not real.
No, agent reported is the most bullshit thing.
Yeah, I love when the Schefter or the Rappaport put out a tweet, and it's it has all the details, and it's like negotiated by. It's like you just copied and pasted this from the agent. You know.
Yeah, it's the tweet he has on his BlackBerry that he's like, oh yeah, that's exactly what.
It's like you have this source because you're willing to cite them to make them look good, and
It should
always is. It's this amount of money which the player will never actually see. It's the guarantees that matter. It's the structure of the contract that matter. The signing bonus and prorated over blah 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 blah. All that numerical nonsense.
Well, I mean, you know how like when you send something from your iPhone, it says sent from my iPhone. All these should say per Drew Rosenhaus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what's wild when they say like negotiated by and they put them in it. I'm like, you're not even trying to hide it.
No, it's like Wayne's World when they were doing the ad placement shit with the new print. And they're like, I don't know, Wayne, I never sell out. And you like all in Reebok stuff. Like, come on.
It's like on Twitter where they made your country of origin visible. And
that was great.
A lot of people were pretending to be somewhere else, but it's just doing that like on their own. Yeah, I'm actually I'm a huge MAGA person, but I live in Indonesia.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, but they're just advertising it. It's strange. Strange.
It's 2026, huh?
Is that where we are? Jesus Christ.
I sounded like Ace, or what's his name? Ace Ventura, Finkel's mom. What a sports nut!
Finkel's Einhorn. What a great movie until the last 30 seconds where it becomes wildly transphobic.
That's the thing. Like when the time where Ace Ventura was funny to me, I did not care. It was
no one. Well, we were children, so we didn't understand.
I was a child. I was like,
should have though. Like we always say that it's like I was too young to understand, but they're adults still. They probably should have.
Yeah, I've heard it before. Man, if I was around back then, there wouldn't be any slaves. Like, yeah, okay, you'd be the one.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, we like to think that, but
and honestly,
where you were brought up and
well, my people are from the north. Hint, hint. Anyway,
me too. I'm way too poor to have been involved in that.
No, no, I grew up on
generational wealth here that was on the back of other people. We're poor and we're proud.
Oh no, I grew up on blueberry farms. I might have.
All right, what other things we got? Yeah, I mean,
you want some real news?
I mean, there's some big free agent signings, like I guess Daniel Jones resigns with the Colts for 2 years, $88 million. That's a lot.
Damn.
He might not even play half the year this year.
Right, and because he got hurt late, we talked about it on the show. I swear to God, it was December. You think it was earlier?
It was late. It might have been because he was like hurt and then he came back when he probably shouldn't have. I mean, anytime you can give like $200 million to Daniel Jones and Alec Pierce, you got to do it.
Well, I mean, Daniel, if you're watching this, let me hold a 20, dog.
Man, he's like this generation's Kirk Cousins. He's gonna make so much fucking money and never win anything for anybody. And good on him. Respect.
Oh my God, it's the dream.
Like, I have no problem with that. Get what you can while you can. Get your bag. You're playing a sport where you get in a car accident every 30 seconds. Like,
he's living it.
Get your money.
Yeah, he's living proof right now. This can be over tomorrow. Like,
yeah. Get your bag. We're a very pro player show
for sure. And what's the agent's cut? Is it 10%?
I'm not actually sure. 10 to 15. I think it depends, but
whatever it is, Danny Dimes needs to give his agent an extra 1%. Like, big ups.
The guy who's like, I'm just gonna negotiate it myself. Like, I'll just look at SpoTrack and see what I'm supposed to get and be like, give me that. And then
Are you referring to Lamar?
Then I'll keep my 10, 15%. That's fine. Because what did you do? You didn't do anything.
Well, I remember when Lamar was coming out in the draft, and he's like, no, he's representing himself. And like half the fucking league was like, this guy should play wide receiver. He's fast. And
Yeah,
he's like,
hurt
that's
to a
not
tight end. He's basically Tim Tebow.
right. That's
Is he?
where multiple MVPs.
Yeah.
But
Ridiculous.
that's where an agent actually does things for you. Like we can get stories and get in the right rooms. And he's like, no, I'm not playing anything but quarterback. And they're like, he says maybe to wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, I would have an agent because I'm far too lazy to like deal with all that. And if I'm already getting like $20 million a year, I don't. What's giving up 5? Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like
See, that would
I don't give a
be
fuck.
mine. That would be my attitude as well. And also, I'm far too dumb. It would end up like, oh, Joe is paying the Lions $6 million for his first year to play.
Yeah, well, it's like when I have money in my Venmo, and it's like, do you want it immediately or wait 5 days? It's like pay this fee. I'm like, yeah, I'm paying that fee, even though I don't need it. I don't. Just give me it now. So that's the agent fee in my head, just extrapolated by a billion.
Venmo is the agent fee. You heard it here first, folks.
It's the same thing. I mean, it's the same idea, right?
And I mean, yeah, fucking Venmo. It's like everything. It was awesome before I got ads.
There's ads?
Oh, there's ads for everything. I go to pay Kyle for, let's say, services rendered, and then it pops up before I can even log out of it. It's just like MGM Grand, deposit $50, get 500 in bonus bets, and it won't let you click out of it until they're positive you've read it. And I'm like, okay.
Do I have Venmo Premium that I don't know I'm paying for? Because I don't. I only go in there to like drop money into my account.
Nice.
Wow, I had no idea.
All right. Well, I didn't know.
I might, if I'm not getting ads, I'm probably paying for it.
Well, you see, this is the face of a person that just found out they had poor person Venmo. Not happy.
Well, that must be what I'm on.
I'm going to look into how I can give those fuckers more money. I'm just kidding. Venmo, hit us up for sponsorship.
Yeah, we love you.
You're the best.
Yep.
All right,
you want Daniel Jones. Another big name, Kenneth Walker III.
Kenneth Walker the third
for 3 years,
39,
$43 million.
Oof.
This is a
That's a
good
guarantee.
deal. Like Chiefs needed, obviously, a running back. We'll touch on one of their former running backs later.
We will indeed.
I won't step on that, but yeah, I mean they needed that. Like,
Well, I had him like in my little like draft fever dream taking Love out of Notre Dame.
well, yeah, I thought that was kind of gonna be the thing.
Right. Which I was terrified. Now you get Walker, and Walker is terrifying for 6 games a year, 7. So enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a move. Like the Chiefs are so weird. I mean, they traded one of their best corners to LA.
Both.
They let
Both corners.
They let, like, everyone go. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea what they're going to do in the draft.
Well, they have the kind of faith in Andy Reid, or excuse me, in Spags that they do in Andy Reid, which, okay, like there is a proven track record, but
yeah, I mean, multiple rings, like
yeah, I mean, I get it. It's just, what's the saying? You can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. Like,
well, I mean, it all comes down to Mahomes, you know.
yeah.
As long as he's still Patrick Mahomes, you give him an actual running game, that's a problem.
Oh, it's terrifying, but he is coming off an injury. Like, well, let's see.
Yeah, but he's a freak.
Right.
Like he's just one of those guys that like he only goes down if it's like your knee is barely hanging on by a thread kind of thing. He's not like going down for any other reason.
Well, he's also smart about it too.
Yeah, I mean he'll play with like a torn ACL. He just won't tell anybody because he's a psycho.
Well, yeah, he wants to play.
Yeah, and the best.
Well, let's dovetail that bitch because one of my free agent news is that's a thing. Let's roll. Kelsey's coming back for a 14th year. Thoughts about Mr. Swift?
It's funny. I went to therapy today, and my therapist doesn't know anything about football, but I do a lot about football. So, like, she asked questions, and one of the things she asked was, like, what do you think of Travis Kelce coming back? And I was like, I could not give a fuck. I don't care.
All right.
I don't care. Like, that's not I dislike him or I like it. Like, I don't care. It doesn't
Of the two of us, who was more devastated by the answer when we asked the question, me or your therapist? I thought you'd have football.
She was surprised. She was like, "What? How do you not?" I'm like, "I don't care about him or Taylor Swift. Like, neither of them. I don't know them. They don't do anything for me. They're not on my teams. I don't care. Like, they good for them for what they're doing. I don't give a shit."
Do you think, I mean, the year before, not this past year, the year before, no, I guess he had a little bit of a resurgence this year. 14 years in for a tight end, it's not a young man's game.
No,
And you
like,
can't
he's
act like,
probably good. Like, yeah, he was a little better last year, but yeah, he's an old ass man. Like, fine.
the other thing, you can't act like he's solely focused on football. His podcast is almost as successful as ours.
He fucking wishes.
New heights, loser.
Yeah, there's plenty of. I mean, I respect it because there's plenty of ways to make better money without dealing with being an NFL player.
True.
Frankly, sounds miserable except for the paycheck.
I don't know. I think it's like the most fun you can have this side of the sheets to actually play football at the highest level. Like, man,
that's true. But like, does that not wear thin after like 14 years and you've married like the biggest star on the planet? And, like,
whoa!
Money
Breaking news!
Ever fathom to spend, like, and won how many Super Bowls? I don't know. I'd be tired. I'd be like, fuck it. I'd rather just do what we're doing right now and make the same amount.
You make a lot of good points.
That's all I do.
There's no 280-pound people coming over the middle trying to take my head off.
Right.
Literally.
Yeah, like it's every play is not really life threatening, but it could be.
Some are.
It's not a 0% chance.
Like, oh no, it's
you could not
highly
be
likely
paralyzed or die. That has happened. All of those things have happened.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. When I said highly likely, I meant you're going to get hit hard, not paralyzed or die.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm going because it's like I set my family up, I set myself up. We're good. I mean, that's how I'd be.
Also, Hans, I don't know if you know this.
Shit, like two-a-days, waking up at 6 a.m, drinking eggs like Rocky. Fuck that.
Oh, you don't? I've been doing it for free.
Really, I have my finger on the pulse of how training goes.
You really do. That quote from a movie made in the 1970s is exactly how today's NFL athletes train.
I knew it.
Well said. I hope Kelsey's okay from punching all those sides of raw beef.
Yeah. Man, just like, yeah, the 1-2 on the frozen, like they're like where they find the dude in Goodfellas in the frozen meat section.
They sent a message. All right. I've got to ask you about this. Our boy Tua, who you and I are both on record being like, kind of made a mistake. Signs with Atlanta. Mm-hmm. 1-year deal, which, as we call in the biz that we're in, a prove it deal. Is he going to get a chance to prove it?
Fuck, I don't know. Like, I don't know how they feel about Penix.
I thought they loved him.
And then, like, he wasn't good, and then he got hurt. Like, I
Yep.
I don't know what they're doing.
Well, I fear the bloom is off the rose, and it mirrors an organization we'll get into later up north. But I'm very curious about how that works.
Yeah, it's just weird to be out on a guy so quickly. Like if they're just doing like a, hey, we want our guy to have competition in camp, but like he's gonna win, you know, like
Right.
like give him some hurdle to overcome.
Yeah.
Like that,
Build that confidence.
But the Falcons aren't an organization that I think is smart or good. So I don't know what they're doing. I mean, they signed Kirk Cousins for $1 billion and then drafted Penix. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, within
That
about
was
20.
the right move, but the real right move was to not sign Cousins to that deal and then draft Penix.
Very true, but brother, sometimes you got Home Depot money burning a hole in your pocket, and you got to spend.
It's that Cole's cash.
It's,
Rolls over from Cousins. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing down there. I mean, they got the
That's
best lefties in the biz, which isn't saying much. But
second best.
sure. Well, the best lefty quarterback room because they got two, so that
Yeah,
trumps.
that's fair.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like,
I don't know how it works out, and it's loaded on offensive talent. Like, I mean,
you got
I'm not,
Bijan, man. That dude. It's him and Gibbs is 1A and 1B. Like,
yeah.
they're the best running backs in the league, and it's not particularly close.
I mean, under 30, like, you got your Derrick Henry is your, McCaffrey.
They're on the wrong side of it.
Oh, very true.
Like those two are in their primes. Like Henry and Saquon, they're still very very good. Don't get me wrong, but they're not. They're not even equal to them, and they're also too old. Not well,
Right.
too old. It's like 32 years old is too old. But
Yeah.
but that's the world of running backs. Like
Yes.
you have a short shelf life.
Yes, you are old for the NFL, not old for this earth.
No, yeah, not old for a human.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but it'll be interesting to have eyes on it. Another thing I want to bring up to you, just because he's always near and dear to my heart, since my wife fell in love with him on Hard Knocks like 4 years ago. Mike Evans out of Tampa goes to San Fran.
Yep. My dad is somehow a 49ers fan because he loves Brock Purdy.
Okay.
So he
Iowa State.
in
Stand up.
Vikings fandom, even though the reason I'm a Vikings fan is because of his mother. But he's jump ship, and he's a 49ers fan because he loves Brock Purdy. So he was happy about that. I was surprised he left,
I
but
was too.
I was also surprised he got like 3. Like he got a. I mean, again, that's probably a 1 year.
I was going to say, to your point, talking about contracts not being real, it's the funniest shit.
I didn't look into it, but like I saw like 3. I think it was 3 years. I was like, "There's no way." Like I don't need to look.
3 years.
It
How much money?
they can get out after
Take
one.
a,
No.
Take a guess. 3 years, how much?
40 something.
60. Yeah. Turns out I'm a Niner. Call me.
Yeah, I mean that's a 1 year deal though. Like all that guarantee has to be in the first year.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe it's spilling to the second, but there's no like he's what like 30 something.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't
He's
get through
good.
this.
Like he is.
I got mad respect for Mike Evans. Won me a fantasy championship.
He's great. But yeah, I mean, it's a good deal for the Niners. Like they also just signed Greenlaw back.
Yeah, and they should.
The best thing about that is they got a 4th round compensatory pick this year because he left to go to the Broncos, and then they just signed him back for $7.5 million, and they still get the pick.
It's so fake.
I love it. I love that so much. Good job.
Yeah. Take notice, Baltimore. That's how you cheat.
I mean, they're a weird mess too. Like they couldn't hang on to Ayuk or Debo, like keep them happy. Purdy saved that franchise. John Lynch needs to like build him a statue because they took Trey Lance in the top 5.
You brought this up before multiple times where you don't think he's a very good GM.
Like, I mean, he skates on that, right? And he's also let like generational talents just leave.
They've also had quite a bit of success under him.
They have, but I think it's despite him. Like, you took Purdy, the very last pick of the draft, and he's your franchise quarterback. In the same draft, you took a guy who should have been, well, you thought he was. You shouldn't have thought he was, because he clearly wasn't. Then you can't make it work with Debo. You can't make it work with Ayuk. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's a fair question. I just wonder how good they'd be had they not been struck by the injury bug. They're like Detroit West.
Yeah, well, they play it near an electrical outlet or something. I guess like I don't know.
I just saw one of those YouTube comics about it today, this morning, as I was getting ready for work. I was looking at it, and they're like, yeah, let's hit the weight room, because he's there with McCaffrey and I forgot who the other cartoon was, and he's like, God, my bones feel weird. And he's like, yeah, there's a lot of gamma rays in here. Hard on the joints, but you'll get used to it.
Gamma rays, that's what made the Hulk.
It's also what killed multiple people trying to be the Hulk.
Yeah, but still.
I know comics.
Do you?
Disclaimer, I do not know comics.
I didn't think you did, because I was about to have a long, drawn-out conversation that no one cared about.
Oh, thank God I spared you from your nerdgasm. No, I don't know.
That's all I ever want to do.
And Stan Lee. Bam, got you.
Yeah, he's dead.
Ooh, also true.
All right, should we? Is there other big free agents, or should we get into like team specific? Like, do you have any other?
That was the biggest that I wanted to go over.
Yeah.
I even updated my notes today because I made them yesterday, and those are the major ones. I will say, speaking of Niners and Debo, you see he's on the market now.
Yeah, I mean he's past his he's still useful. Like,
oh yeah,
I'd take him as a wide receiver 3 if like he can get his house in order and not be like a distraction.
I feel like that's an incredible luxury that most teams don't have.
Yeah, because I mean someone's gonna see it and be like, we could pay him and maybe we can get it out.
All right. Yeah, I mean I don't know what you do with them. That's why
It's also the headache. It's like, there's an X and Y axis of how disruptive you can be off the field to how much value you give on the field. And, there's a crossing and a dip eventually.
Right. And the other part of that is, Howie Long once famously described it as an elevator. When you get in the league, your athleticism is here, but your knowledge is here.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually when they intersect is when you play your best ball.
Shockingly, I said it more intellectually than Howie Long, but
I mean, you say in jest, but I am shocked. Howie plays the smarty pants close to the vest.
Yeah, he did that movie where he was like a firefighter.
I do. I think he had an X for some reason, and he was in Broken Arrow with Travolta.
I love Broken Arrow. It's a bad.
I'll bet you do. Travolta just going for it.
And what's his fucking name?
Christian.
Yep, Christian.
Yeah. Just last thing before we get into team specific, you, who we've brought up on the show multiple times, I think it's because of our hatred for the Packers. Malik Willis signs with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of him. Like, really, because Matt LaFleur seemed to know how to use Malik better than he knew how to use Jordan Love.
It appeared that way, but also we agree on the show that quarterback wins is a misleading stat. Wins and losses.
No, right. But I watched the games and they shouldn't be able to win with the way he plays, but they just did.
Right.
I don't know what's going on in Miami. I don't know if they have the minds to do that, but they also didn't. He was projected way more money than he actually got.
True, which is insane to me, and just a signifier of this insane bloated market that we're going through right now.
Well, it's also just the bullshit of national media that don't know what they're talking about.
4 wins with the Packers. I think 130 mil.
Yeah, he was good, but circumstances, man. He had a coach who clearly understood his skill set and knew how to maximize it. That's what I got from it. So the deal he signed seems reasonable. I don't know how they're going to use him. I have no idea. I mean, they got Coach Shannon, they love to run the ball, but they've lost a lot of the guys who are really good at the run game. So,
right. Not to mention, Waddle's not going to appreciate a player that can't throw it 20 yards. Right. It's going to be upsetting.
Yeah, I mean, Miami is pointless. They just are until they're not. Even when they had Dan Marino, they couldn't win it. They're nothing.
Hey, they got there, sir.
They did. What a mind fuck that had to be. My first year in the Super Bowl, I'll be back. Nah, you're never going to be back.
It reminds me of the Fab Five. We're I don't know. We won everything in high school. Why don't we win this?
Yeah,
he went there and my goodness, never make it back.
Oops.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope the best for him because like he seems like a decent dude. He's getting his chance. I hope he does well.
Well, I mean, much like Tua in Atlanta, like I'm going to be interested. That doesn't mean it's going to be good. It means I'll be interested.
Yeah, Tua is like puts my brain in a pretzel because I
What
don't
a shot at
thought he
Tua!
was good, but
I
like,
thought we respect mental health on this podcast.
well, that's the pretzel part.
Tua puts your brain in a pretzel. Ooh,
Yes, because he's like he has brain injuries, which I can sympathize with. Um, but I've never thought he was good at playing football. And
no
he
shit. Not even at Alabama.
also full disclosure, he talks shit about Brian Flores, who I love.
Yeah.
That's really the main part. I also never thought he was good before that, but yeah,
You didn't think Tua was good at Alabama?
he was fine. But Simpsons was fine there. Like I don't think
Tua is so much better than Simpson ever was at Alabama.
yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be good. Like I don't know. I never saw it with Trevor Lawrence either. Like yeah, he was pretty good last year, but that's the one year. Like just I mean look at Tebow. Just because you're good in college has no bearing on whether
whoa. Way different things. Tebow was good like Richardson was good for the Florida to the Colts. Like,
yeah,
come on now. Except a better leader.
pick. Like just because you're good at this level doesn't mean you're good. Like it's like the Tommy Frazier. Like yeah, he was great, but he couldn't be an NFL quarterback.
No.
It's a different game.
What if I told you that your starting quarterback in the NFL had never had sex? Change your mind?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
like,
now you're back on the Tebow train, bro.
what's wrong with your brain? Yeah, that's not.
True.
I might know some things, but I'm not going to say it here. So I'll tell you afterwards.
Jesus, we get sued once a week. Quit it.
Yeah, there's no reason to put that on there. I'll tell you.
All right. Good deal. I will be tuning in. All right, let's get into some team-specific free agency happy NFL New Year news.
Let's do it. Who did the Lions sign? What big-ass moves? What earth-shattering decisions did the Lions make?
First of all, I can sense your tone, and I don't like it. But we're going to maintain that energy. Even if you're a dick, I'm going to be a pro.
You actually did some good things. I'm not going to
I did fine. Isaiah Pacheco, who I always want to call Panchenko because I watched The Cutting Edge growing up, and that was a secret move that no one could do. Toe pick, but it is Pacheco. There's no end.
I like him. He runs like he is a bookie that you owe money to. Like he runs so goddamn angry.
Oh, it's some Terminator 2 shit.
Yeah. He's some Robert Patrick just running through the hallway, shooting that guy with the Pepsi.
All right. Have you seen this boy? However, the same reason that I praise him is the same reason I go, so wait, this dude's been in a car accident 50 or 30 times every Sunday for the last 4 years. Yeah, I go, oh fuck, give him all the money.
Yeah, like it's like the Scattaboo mentality.
Yep.
Like I'm not thinking about anything other than this moment, and I'm
here for a good time, not for a long time.
Bounds. Yeah, I can step out of bounds, but instead I'm gonna take you on head first. Let's go, which I love, but also that's not a longevity play.
Well, lucky for us, it's a 1 year deal.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this? You want to go back and forth? Because
actually, I don't have many.
Good.
We signed one person. I got some stuff, but
oh yeah, let me blow through mine, and then I want to hear your thoughts because like it's the elephant in the room. Ooh, by the way, that elephant is eating in your break room right now as we record this. But we'll get to fucking Dumbo in a minute
to see if things happened.
All right, so let's run through this bullshit.
Yeah.
According to like no one's surprised, golf restructured, and this is what I hit on earlier when we were talking about this show called The Cap's Not Real. The cap isn't real. So I was even interested enough to dive into it. Usually I go, oh, fuck it, man. We freed up cap space. Who cares? But now I do a show informing the masses. I have to have a little credibility. So, yeah. So good old Jared restructured. So that frees up $32 million in cap space for us. He's going to make 55. Jared Goff.
That's freed up 32?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Bro, he was going to make 55 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they can turn it into a signing bonus and prorate it. Yeah.
What are you, a cap expert? That's exactly what I was going to say next.
I mean, that's what they do.
But in Alliance, I just realized prorated means yes. I was like, no, you don't get it. It's over the next 4 years.
Yeah. It's if you have $100 million over 4 years, you convert it to a signing bonus, then your cap hit is 25 over all 4 years.
Well, you took a lot of fun out of this for me, but that's exactly what happened. So you focus on the positive. 32 mil, dog. Anyway, so that was the biggest news that allowed us to get young Isaiah. We also signed the Panthers center, who's Cade Mays. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the NBA, but Detroit's got a little success with Cades. He'll be all right.
I like Cade. That's a good signing.
I looked at it and I have to agree with you. And he's only 27, which I appreciate.
He's solid.
In O-line years, that's a seasoned vet, not a wash dude. So I like that. Sad news: Anzalone's gone. He signed with the Tampa Bay. I get it. Heart and soul, best hair in the biz. He's going to be missed. I wish him well down there.
Yeah.
I recommend he watches.
That was more than he could have wanted to pay, but good on him for getting it.
Yeah, I'm happy for him, and I do recommend he watches Magic Mike and listens to McConaughey sing "Ladies of Tampa." But that's just a movie wreck. Who else departed? Amik Robertson departed, who's a cornerback for us. He went to the Redskins.
That's addition by subtraction, right?
Yeah, to the football team, to the Commanders, to the Washington football commander team. Mm-hmm. But so he's out. This one I did want to bring to your attention because it made me laugh. So we signed Larry Bonham. He's a tackle from the Dolphins. And he's what's listed as a floating tackle, which means you can play either but aren't good at either.
Yeah, that's like the athlete designation on a prospect in college.
Right. Well, some of those guys are freaks.
He might be good, but I don't know.
I think this is more damning. You're not good enough to start at either. Yeah. The reason I bring him up, though, because, one, we need O-line depth, like the deserts need the rain. But also, friend of the show, Kyle, brought this to my attention. Back before the start of this last season, we had joint practices, we being Detroit, with the Miami Dolphins. And they have to institute, during the defense-offensive play calling, they had to institute what's called the Hutch rule. Hutch was fucking them up so bad they couldn't get a playoff. And so they eventually pulled Hutch to the side and they're like, you're going to sit out these drills, which apparently he didn't like none too much.
I can't imagine he would.
And I was thinking when I read that tweet a million months ago, I was like, man, this guy must be some kind of bitch. Anyway, he's a Lion now.
What was his name again?
It is Larry Bonham. Bonom.
Barham.
Wait, Bonem?
Barham. Larry Barham, got him.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about this. You're my PFF expert.
6 years old. Yeah, I'm pulling that up right now. That's exactly
right. 60.7?
Yeah, 67 pass grade. That's pretty good. He's not a good run blocker.
No.
He was in the 50s, but he's a good pass blocker. At least last year. Let's look a little bit. Ooh. 2000. Ooh. His last couple of years before were not good. They're all in the 50s. But sure, maybe.
Yeah. Well, no, I need the depth, but whoever we get for bodies, I'm happy with. But
I mean, he'll be the right tackle, right?
Well, yeah.
Because what's his name? Retired.
Decker.
Yeah, Decker. That's it.
As for his release, by the way, I looked up his PFF grade, and he shouldn't be looking down his nose at Larry here.
Yeah, he wasn't great either.
Last year was rough. I mean, he was hurt, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But to ask out is weird because we wouldn't pay him what he wanted. I was looking at the Larry Bonham decision. He's rated 64 out of 81 eligible tackles. That's the definition of a body.
We need him. Not Eric Decker. Eric Decker was a Jets wide receiver
with a smoking hot wave.
Actually, Decker was pretty good last year.
He's all right.
7.9 overall, 69.5 pass,
Right.
62.1 run.
Yeah, both worst of his career.
Yeah, now I'm looking back, like he's in the
Yeah.
70s for everything, but that's still like slightly above league average.
Right. Well, in your NFL experience, do you think it gets better when you get older or worse?
Yeah. Well, look at fucking what's the guard you used to have?
Lakeland Tomlinson?
No, he's like 40 fucking years old now. But Zeitler, Kevin Zeitler.
Yeah.
He just keeps being awesome.
Very true. And, there are exceptions to every rule. I'm just telling you that's not the way to bet.
Yeah, Kevin Zeitler last year, overall 74.5. Both run and pass over 70 with the Titans. I mean, the year before that, 86. Like, he's 36 years old, and he's still doing that.
Hans, why you got to bring up old shit?
No, it's just weird how they'll pay a guard like $1 billion, but a guy like Kevin Zeitler is just sitting there.
Right.
And he's better. He's in the top 20% of the league.
Oh, no.
Like,
You can ball.
it's weird. Like, I know he's old, but he hasn't shown he's not good.
Oh, I'm right there with you. I wish he was on our team last year.
Yeah, he's still doing it. I think he's still out there, too.
Very true. This is the end of my Alliance free agency news. I know you guys signed a guy. Are you happy about the signing?
We signed one. Yeah. Did you want to get into ours or mine?
Yeah. Hit me with some Minnesota shit.
Yep. So the single player they have signed in free agency is cornerback James Pierre for 2 years, $8.5 million. This is exactly what I expected them to do because it's what they did last year with Isaiah Rodgers, which is Flores loved a guy who's undervalued and underutilized, and signs him to a simple nothing deal for a couple of years. Like he'll be cornerback 3. That's fine. Like he had a great year last year. He's like 29 years old. He played really fucking well, but he hadn't really before that. Good on the outside, which is an amplifier because Byron Murphy is better inside than outside, and they paid him a shit ton of money. I love that move. Like a lot of Vikings fans are angry because they haven't done anything. They don't have any fucking money. Like, what do you expect them to do?
Right.
You can't do anything. There's nothing they can do. Like, they were $45 million negative for the cap when, like, free agency started, and they scrounged their way to up, like, I don't know, 15 to 20, but you need, like, 15 for your draft class, so you don't really have any fucking money. What are they going to do?
What I'm hearing is best available.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they do. The first signing is some undervalued guy who's actually good. And that's what they did. I mean, that's the only thing they've done. Like, they're probably going to do another thing that we can talk about in a minute. But, yeah, like, what are you going to do? What can you do with no money? Like,
No, I think that's fair. And, I mean, you're happy with it. It seems like a smart decision. Usually that front office does a pretty good job, I admit, begrudgingly.
yeah, I mean, they actually don't technically have a GM.
Yeah, I remember. She got fired on this show.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to go. Like, we're not going to bring in a GM till after the draft. Okay.
It's positionless football.
I mean, this draft is kind of important. You have like 9 picks. Kind of matters. But the guy who's like the GM, I put that in heavy quotes, Rob Brzezinski is a cap genius. He's the reason I believe the cap doesn't matter because he just finds a way.
Well,
I don't think he wants the GM job, though. Like, I don't think he wants that. I don't think he likes what he does, and he's really good at what he does.
I'm sure he wants to be in the basement under the Minnesota Stadium, just crushing numbers with all
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, he's just
Tape.
ripping spreadsheets.
Exactly.
But he
An
doesn't.
Excel warrior.
Yeah, but he's like Kirk Ferentz at Iowa. He's like, no, I'm good where I'm at. Like, I could have gone to the NFL multiple times or gone to bigger teams, but I'm happy here. Yeah.
As a defensive coach. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, no, not defense. He would have been like offense. Well, he had head coaching offers. Like,
Oh,
it was
I'm
a
sure
few years. It was a while ago, but yeah,
there
Like,
was a time.
he's just one of those guys that seems like he knows what he's good at. He doesn't want to be the guy. Like, I think they'll ink a GM at some point, obviously, but I think he'll be fine with that. He'll be like, I don't want this smoke. I'm good at this thing. I don't need to be under a microscope. Like, fuck that. I'm good at numbers. Like, you let someone else deal with that shit.
True story. As soon as you slide in that position, you open yourself to so much exposure.
Yeah. Because if things don't go well, like, you're on the chopping block. It's your head. Like,
It's
but when you're
number one.
genius, you got a job for life.
For sure. Hans, it's the number one reason I don't take the Lions GM job. I just say, bro, I got a history. Can't help you out there.
I
Got
get
some
it.
skeletons.
I get it.
Yeah, I figured you would. All right, sir. We
Yeah. So okay. So
we got to talk about it. We
hold on, real quick.
Okay.
Before Minnesota cut a number of people. Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave. Big spending last year. Dumb move, apparently. Allen was released and signed with the Bengals for 2 years, $26 million. Hargrave was released and signed with the Packers for 2 years, $23 million.
God damn it, we have $23 million. I take Hargrave.
Yeah, Hargrave was kind of good.
Yeah.
He left with a bit of flurry. Like, he was like, I wasn't used properly, which I kind of get. But
I was going to say, you yourself admitted on this show.
Well, that's what Flores does. He has his defensive tackles like occupy space so that because he blitzes 47% of the time, so he has the defensive tackles occupy space, one or two guys. So the linebacker or whoever can come in and do the job. It's not a glamorous thing, but it's
and from a
for
player
a team, it's good, and that's not
right.
I guess somehow Hargrave didn't understand he was signing up for.
But like from a player positive podcast, you understand how this hurts your money because they're only going to bring up the bullshit in the meeting. And you're like, dude, I did exactly what the coach told me to do. We won this many games. And they're like, we don't care. It's not on you.
Right, but he knew you have to know that that's what you're getting into when you sign that contract.
I think that's fair.
That's what he's always done. That's what he does.
All right, I'm just saying you get why he's pissed. I'm out.
Yeah, I go back and forth because, yeah, I'd be bothered by that too. But also, he just got $23 million. So, did it really hurt him?
Well,
like, you made a bad call if that's what you wanted coming here. But
yeah, but it could have been 35.
Yeah, I mean, he's, 31, 32? It's a pretty good signing, deal for him.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to cry for him tonight before I go to bed.
No, he's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the main event.
Hit it.
Kyler Murray officially released. Fucking finally.
Who?
That was also really weird that they didn't actually release him until the league and with Gino and everyone else, they were like, "No, you're just let you go." There's no difference in the money, and there wouldn't have been with him. But they just kept him until I don't know what that was about. I mean, Arizona's a bad organization. They just are. Look at all the NFLPA surveys. They're F across the board. They're bad at what they do. That's why they're a bad football team.
Oh, yeah. It looks like me at community college.
Yeah.
What happened?
So Kyler.
Yeah.
I have been on a goddamn roller coaster with this. Because, yeah, he probably makes them better this year. my biggest thing was I'm very obviously and clearly a JJ McCarthy guy.
Yeah.
So I personally wanted Geno until the Jets just did something really stupid where they gave up a draft pick for no reason to bring back a guy that they drafted and ran into the ground. I don't know. I don't know what that was. That was weird. I don't know why they did that. But I wanted him because I still believe in McCarthy, and it felt like there would actually be a quarterback competition between the two.
Okay.
Um,
Do you feel JJ can beat it, Kyler?
well, I think he could, but
At
I
this stage
don't
of their
know if he's
careers.
gonna be given the realistic chance to.
All right.
Because Kyler can sign anywhere for nothing.
Yeah.
One
1.3 veteran minimum.
nothing, just nothing.
Yeah, and make $32 million from his old team.
Yep.
I
So,
need.
why would he go somewhere that was a legitimate competition where he could go a million other places where it's like you're guaranteed?
You know why. Look at your weapons. You know why.
Yeah, but if you're not guaranteed the job, like, I don't know why. I mean, I
Because
don't know him. I don't know what he's all about.
it's about Call of Duty.
Or not? I don't know. But I know if I wanted to play, I'd be going somewhere where that wasn't a question.
May I make the case for Kyler real quick to Minnesota? All right. So I'm the best there's ever been every year of my life for the longest time. Ain't nobody better. And I'm talking in two sports. The absolute best. I've
He
already
was like
played
the eighth pick in the NFL draft. Or the
the MLB.
MLB draft, sorry.
Oh yeah, he's got a wicked arm, and he can also run. He's also, that was gonna be a real mean joke. Anyway, he. The thing is, you've never been not the best, so there's no reason to continue thinking you're not going to be the best. You go up there, you look at what JJ did, and you're like, then this is my favorite part. You're already keeping your 33 mil, and then getting a mil from the Vikes. By the way, they can use that to pay other people, which makes other people happy. And then where am I going into? I got fucking Justin Jefferson. I got TJ Hott. And I'm like, oh, who am I handing off the ball to? Oh, all right. And then who's anchoring my line? Sup, what's up?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to slide in like I'm taking your girl from JJ. 100%. By the way, my following on Twitter, Instagram, all the bullshit that kids care about now, 3 times as big as you, JJ. A national championship, sorry. You ever get busted for playing Call of Duty? My popularity skyrocketed anyway. Like, if I'm Kyler, I'm going into JJ's house, I'm putting my feet up on the coffee table, and I'm going to tell the kid to get my remote. Like, by the way, that's off the cuff. God,
Yeah, no, I love that. That was fantastic. You said a lot of true things that I have to reconcile. But I don't know Kyler enough to know like if he wants that or if he's fine with the competition or he wants to be named the guy. Like I'd prefer a competition because I'm not done with JJ McCarthy.
if he comes to you, then he's fine with the competition.
Like if he
which is scary.
He has to sit for another year, not the worst thing in the world. It's his 23-year-old season. Fine. He might need that. I don't know. But if
Are you
he comes
serious?
back like after this offseason and he's just good, like equal to or slightly less than what Kyler would give you, I'd rather have him. Because that's the future. Because you're not keeping Kyler more than this year. Like this deal is a 1-year thing.
Yeah, prove it, as we call it in the league. But what if he proves it?
Right, there's that too. Like, I mean, then we're Sam Darnold again.
Well, I'm not going to fuck around. Kyler at his best is really, really, really good.
I'm a Kyler apologist. I've always thought he was good.
No, I'm not. I got off the bandwagon the 3rd fantasy year he fucked me. Like, I can't do it. But I watched him play and like, hey Brody, like remember what made you good? The wheels as well as the throwing. So let's see the wheels. But you get hurt a couple times, maybe you're not running like you used to. But
Hold on.
in a prove it deal,
I think something just happened. I think there is a
we went over
Kyler
100.
Murray signing. Yep.
Fuck off.
Kyler Murray to the Vikings, 1 year deal. Breaking it live.
Breaking news.
Yeah, so I mean that makes it more clear. Like, hold on, let me read some shit. Like it doesn't seem like that's a real competition. There's just no way it is. Like if he stinks to high heaven for the first 6 games, yeah, I guess. But
the first 6, have you ever watched the NFL? The first 6.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's closer to 4, but I still go back and forth on this because I was against it initially because I thought it kneecapped McCarthy's development. But I've been swayed where maybe it is a good thing for him to be for a year, sit back, learn, figure shit out. I mean, you still got a couple of years left on that rookie contract.
True.
I've talked myself into the Kyler thing.
Good, because it happened.
It's happening. So, I figured that once I talked myself into it, it wouldn't happen.
I understand.
Once I had decided, I was like, okay, I'm good with this. There's no way it's going to happen now. This is me finding out in real time. I like it. Like he can be good. He can be really good. I don't really know how he fits into the way Kevin O'Connell wants to call an offense.
Well, he'll do what he says or he'll go.
Yeah, but he's got like that Caleb Williams in him where he seems more comfortable when the play breaks down and he can just backyard football it.
All right.
But if you can mesh the two, where sit in the pocket, throw the ball, do their thing, but when it breaks down for real, then you can make something happen. Yeah, that could be a special marriage, but
I love in real time watching your face as you smoke that copium. I'm copiuming. Oh, I'm coping with this.
Well, I just
it could be.
I mean, because I love JJ, and I think he's the guy, and I would like them to make sure they know he's the guy. But this signing puts that off a year.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know, and I also don't know what they think of him. Like, because that's how I would approach it. Is you got this guy, like let him learn behind for a year, and then he's ready next year. But I don't know if that's how they actually think. I don't know if they're done. Like I keep seeing, like, not that I believe all the national media people, but there's a lot of them being like, no, they're just done with him. Like one of the guys made like a comparison of like an ex-girlfriend like that you left and like still lives with you. I'm like,
we did that last show. It makes no fucking sense.
Like, why would you? You have no reason to be done with this 22, 23-year-old kid. Like, what? Like, are they, or are you just speculating? Do you actually know? Because they're not saying. They've been weirdly quiet about it all.
It is.
And then all we can do is speculate.
All right, so give me your prediction for next year, how it plays out. Sight unseen, you have had no time to process this. I'm putting you right on the spot. How's it go?
So, if I didn't love McCarthy the way I did, I'd be so stoked about this.
Okay.
I still kind of am because I've talked myself into him sitting for a year and like figuring the shit out. And
so McCarthy Kyler comes in and takes it right away.
I think even if Kyler is the fucking man and he's as good as he can be, but so there's variables here. But if JJ shows behind the scenes, he's learned, he's figured this shit out. He's ready to do it because you can see a bit of that in practice. Like that was the thing about his first year; he didn't get to practice. And like I know Iverson says that's not a big deal, but
he's also Iverson.
Yeah, when you're that age in that position, it's a big fucking deal. So if he can show that he has figured some shit out, clean some things up, even if Kyler fucking brings us to the NFC Championship game, he's gonna cost what? 60, 70 million a year?
The next year, yeah.
Yeah, or if your guy who you drafted 10th overall shows he's learned some shit and he's on some shit, and I'd be fine with them taking the $3-4 million route. I don't know. I don't know. This is a fucking. I'm in no man's land right now because I love McCarthy so much and I can't give up on him. I also know that the second I do when he'll be good.
I know. I'm looking forward to the moment.
Like the second I give up, I'm like, I'm out. He's gonna become Baker.
Well, to be fair, this torture you're going through is fucking exquisite to a friend like me. Oh, it is. Shoot it in my veins. It is beautiful to watch you talk both sides of your mouth, not even know which side you actually believe.
Because I don't know.
Oh, I'm aware.
Know how to feel about this. I have no fucking
the reason we saved it for the close.
Like, it's so fucking. It's such a mind fuck because any other year I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go, Kyler, let's do it.
But
long term, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hair.
Suffer, motherfucker, suffer. I love it.
Yeah, it's at least it's exciting.
At least it's exciting. On that, I'm out.
That's all we got, right? That's what else can I say? This doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We're good, right?
Like a dog in the street.
Like a dog in the street. Let's go.